Welcome everybody. This is our home, the Milano residence. We're here to present to you the at-home workout for Thursday, March 19th. Yeah, March 19th. Here we are. So we have someone much fitter, more attractive to present the movements today, and we're gonna roll with it right now.
Sorry.
So tomorrow's workout, there's gonna be 3 pieces, kind of a sandwich, if you will, a ciabatta slice of gluten-free bread on one side, some nice mobility work in the middle of your meat cheese melange, and then another slice on the bottom. So the ciabatta pieces, right? It's 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, rotate to the next station. So basically in that 30-second period, rotate every 30 seconds. We're gonna have 4 movements. You're gonna go through that 4 times. So if each round takes 2 minutes, that's 8 minutes, right? But you're only working for 20 seconds of each 30 seconds. So here we go. First piece is going to be the mountain climber, right? The mountain climber. So you're in a plank position or a front leaning rest.
This is all a surprise to me too, guys.
Yeah, we're making it up as we go along. That's not true. I'm just kidding. So mountain climber. She's going to bring her knee up toward her elbow, and then she's going to jump back and forth as she switches. Great. Ooh. I'd say for here, trying to get most of your foot flat on the floor would be great, but it's really about your mobility. All right, that wasn't a comment on yours. That was just I was going to say that no matter what.
Okay.
Next movement. All right, so this is kind of variable depending on what you got. If you have a rower, great. You have a bike, great. Ski, great. You have a jump rope, great. None of those things. We're going to do jumping jacks. All right. So try to think about this as trying to do almost like a reverse snow angel. Right? Yeah. Great. Boom. Jumping back and forward. 20 seconds there. Rest 10 seconds on the next station. Next station is going to be, I think it was sit-ups or flutter kicks. So we don't have an ab mat here, nor do we have any kind of padding. So at least you do some flutter kicks. So she's going to get into a hollow body position, keep her lower back pinned down to the floor, and then she's going to flutter those feet, all right? And basically keeping the toes pointed, legs straight. She's going to go for 20 seconds, hopefully continuously throughout that. And then the last station is going to be the good old air squat, right? The air squat, we're making sure the crease of the hip goes below the knee, below neighbors, and then we're going to stand all the way up at the top. Boom! Beautiful. Excellent. Love it. All right. So those are the movements for that. If you guys have more equipment at home for this piece and you want to mix it up, by all means. But the purpose is to be body weight driven, right? Mostly just kind of light movement. When we go through this the first time, you're just going to kind of go into it, let's say like no warm up, right? Just try to start out moderate, maybe pick it up as you go through the rounds. Then rest a few minutes, and we're going to go into a little mobility piece similar to what we did the other day, only now we're kind of sticking it in there once we're already warmed up a little bit. The mobility pieces are going to be 2 or 3 rounds of, we have a down dog, all right? So Alicia's going to push, try to drive her palms into the floor, push her heels toward the floor on the other side, and then from here she's going to step forward into that Spider-Man position, so foot outside of her hand. She's going to bring that elbow inside, and then she's going to rotate up, right? So reach up toward the ceiling. She'll come back down, place the hand on the floor, right? Kick that foot back, push back to that down dog again, and then she can do the same thing on the other side. So what we're saying here is 3 to 4 on each side, and then when we do that, right, we can hang out in that down dog position for a second. Do I want to have my soup?
Yeah.
The soup's ready? Oh, great. Well, can you give me a couple minutes? Maybe keep it on the stove? Thank you. All right, so what was the next one? Oh, yeah, the seated scapular wall slide. So right now we don't have a wall next to us, but we can do our best. Yeah, let's pretend, right? So Alicia's going to sit, right, kind of cross-legged or crisscross applesauce against the corner of the wall. She's going to bring her arms up to 90 degrees. And then, right, trying to keep her core engaged, she's just going to slowly slide her hands up as high as she can get before she feels a lot of restriction. Once she feels that, she's just going to slide those back down. And we're talking about tempo here, 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down. And how this is going to go over the course of, I think it's 4 to 6 reps, right? We're going to try to get a little bit further and further with each rep, all right? She's not doing that right now, but this is all for show, and you guys will do it at home, right? 2 more movements in the circuit, right? We're going to go first into the bird dog, which you guys are probably familiar with, but we're forming that tabletop position, all right? Her back is nice and flat, her hips and shoulders are level, and she's going to reach with one hand on one side and reach back with her heel on the opposite side, right? She'll hold that for maybe 1/1000. She'll come bring her elbow toward her knee, and then she'll extend back out, right? So we'll do all 6 to 8 on one side, right? So maybe about 20 to 30 seconds of being in this position, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. All right, that is going to be the bird dog, and then we'll flip it on over for the last piece, which is the dead bug. Back to that hollow position. Her knees are up toward the ceiling. Her hands are reaching up too.
Or...
Let's start with your knees bent, yeah, and then we'll work from there. So from here, she's starting from that nice hollow position, and then just like the bird dog, but opposite, facing up, is we're going to go opposite on her opposite leg, extend out, come back toward the center, and she could alternate on this. We're saying 16 to 20 reps. And we could also add different variations. Maybe the legs are straight, the arms are straight. In terms of how good your core stability is, will determine how far out you're able to get without losing contact with the floor of your lower back. So, we'll go through a couple rounds of that mobility circuit. Then we'll go back to the Tabatas, right? Those same intervals, another 8 minutes. Your goal on the second time is to go a little bit harder than you did the first time through. And then we're all done for the day. What do you think, George?
Is that good?
Hey, James, how are you? What?